Namaste, yogis, and welcome to my channel. My name is Matt, and today we're going to be working on the spine. So I have this Yin Yoga sequence that we're going to go through together. And for today's class, you might want to have one block nearby. And we're going to start right away going into child's pose. So we're going to slowly make our way onto our knees here, touching our big toes together. And then we're going to sit on our heels, placing our hands on the floor in front of us. We're going to go with one big inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to walk our hands forward, just bringing our forehead to rest here on the floor. And I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and find some stillness within your body and mind. Taking some deep breath in and out through the nose. This is a great way to just explore any thoughts you might have in your mind today, allowing them to pass by without any judgment, using the Yin Yoga practice this morning to find some inner peace in yourself and within your life right now. And from here, I'm just going to invite you to just push yourself up a little bit to create some space underneath your arms. And the left arm will come up and back as we reach up for the sky here and overextend. And on the exhale, we're going to sweep that left arm around, lowering ourselves onto our shoulders and the side of our head here, going into this beautiful spinal twist in the child pose position. So the right hand can stay on the ground here in front of you for support. And let's just reconnect with our breath here, focusing on deeply inhaling through the nose, deeply exhaling through the nose. And we can push through the right hand here, creating some space to release the left arm. You might want to come up just a little bit here, curving the spine up and coming back to a neutral spine here. So we're going to take one big inhale here, raising the right arm up and back. Exhale, we're going to scoop it around, this time lowering ourselves onto the right shoulder, bringing the right side of our head on the floor, and then just finding stillness here. And we can push through the left hand here, creating space to release the right one. And we're just going to close our knees, coming up onto all fours here. So we're going to be going into cat and cow. So we're going to take one big inhale, looking up, curving the spine. Exhale, drawing the belly button in, rounding the spine, pushing through our shoulder blades here. Inhale, looking up, curving the spine. Exhale, pushing through your hands again, rounding the spine. So we're going to be doing that 10 times. So keep doing it on your own for 7 more repetitions here. This is really good for your spine health. Really great way to loosen up any tension within your vertebrae this morning. And when you're ready, we're just going to come down onto our forearms and belly here, extending our legs back. We can place the block in front of us just to rest our forehead on it. And with the hands on the floor here, we're just going to go into Sphinx pose, so aligning our shoulders with our elbows here, finding some stillness. Like I said, if you want, you can use the blocks, just bring your forehead to rest on it. Or you can just push yourself up a little bit more if you want to go deeper within your low back here. And another variation of this is the seal pose, when you push yourself up, and that will really hit your low back. So you have a few variations here you can do. So just kind of explore that and see what feels good for you this morning. And I'm gonna invite you to lower yourself back down very gently. And from here, we're gonna be extending the right arm out to the right here, rolling onto the right side of our hips, and then pushing yourself down with the left hand on the floor here. You can bring the left leg up like this, resting the right side of the head on the floor. So you're kind of stretching your shoulders and chest area here in this gentle twist. So just find some stillness here and enjoy how this feels. And we can roll back onto our bellies here, releasing the right arm, taking a little moment to reset. I'm just going to move my microphone out of the way. And from here, we're going to extend the left arm out, rolling onto the left hip here. And then we can push through the floor with the right hand, and then just going into that gentle twist, stretching the chest area and shoulder here. And then the right leg here can come back with the right foot resting on the floor, opening up our hips. And then you can close your eyes, connecting back deeply inward as you enjoy that beautiful release in our upper body. And we can release the left arm, turning back onto our bellies here. And when you're ready, placing your hands in line with your shoulders, we're just going to push ourselves up, moving our hips back. And I'm going to invite you to bring your knees to the center of your yoga mat, crossing your ankles behind your glutes here, and then rolling onto the seated position. So we're just going to be extending our legs in front of us, coming all the way down onto our backs. And with our feet firmly planted on the floor, we're going to raise our hips up, placing the block at the base of our spine. And we're just going to be extending our legs in front of us, bringing the back of our hands to rest on the floor. And reconnecting with our breath here in the supported bridge position. And from this position, keeping the left leg extended in front of us, we're going to bring the right knee in towards our chest. Just holding at the front of the right knee, we're going to pull that knee closer to our chest, going into a nice stretch here for the hip flexors. This is really great to release all the tightness around that area. Tightness that might pull on our spine and make us feel all sort of chronic pain in that area. So let's find some stillness here and enjoy this together. And we can slowly release the right leg, extending it in front of us. And now we're going to be bringing the left leg in, hugging onto the knee here. Pulling that knee closer to our chest as we find stillness on this side this time. And we can release the left leg here, extending it in front of us for a second. You might want to wiggle your legs a little bit just to get the blood flow to move properly. And when you're ready, we can place our feet in a 90-degree angle here, lifting our hips up, moving the block aside, extending our legs in front of us, and coming to rest in the Savasana position, our final position for today's class. So let's just breathe deeply in and out through the nose here, as we notice how our body and spine feels much better after today's class. Taking the time to thank yourself for taking the time to do this practice with me today.